Hello there, this is Meteor Kaiser 93, and this is going to be a Pretty Rhythm Rainbow Live opening for sort of review. So what happened in episode 40 was that there was a new opening. Um, it's, I guess, named Butterfly Effect, and for there was a lot of story in it. Not gonna lie, if I had to say out of most of the Pretty Rhythm opener or all the Pretty Rhythm openers that have been, Aurora Dream 1 and 2, Damn Our Futures 1 through 4, and Rainbow Live 1 through 4, since I'm pretty sure that the fourth opener for Rainbow Live is going to be the last one in the Rainbow Live series. I'd have to put this on top, right ahead of Life is a Miracle. So, I don't know. I liked it. There was a lot of story to it, and I'm sort of going to go into detail of the certain events that were sort of captured in there and what it could mean for the whole season moving on for the next next 10 weeks, because I'm pretty sure 11 weeks, my fault, because we all know it's going to end on 51. The last two series ended on 51, and this one's going to end on 51, but the story's going to go till 50. So here we go. The first little portion, we see Naru, Belle, Wakana, Otaha, Ito, and An, and they're sort of standing in front of, I guess, a waterfront. And then what happens is the opening. Sorry, the opening ends up going on into showing Happy Rain and sort of them having these melancholy faces and looking up, and then it shows them in different, like, it shows their their progression through the series, how they went to school, how they were in prison, how they started at Prismstone, and then they show them in the new outfits as Happy Rain. Then it goes to Belle's Rose, and they also have the same thing where it shows them having like melancholy faces and sitting at a table in Edo Rose, but then at the same time, then it shows sort of a progression through the series. When Belle was sort of having trouble, they hugged, and then their first dance as Belle's Rose. Then we get into the really meaty portions of the opening, where we get a scene with Belle and Hiro sort of back to back, and we see Norizuki off on the left with Edo Rose in the background. Then straight after that, we see June and Hijiri. And then we also see Ku, who's Ray, I believe. I might be wrong. It might be Rinne. But he's on the bottom left, and we sort of see a glimpse of his eye. So it seems that he's probably going to get into the series more effectively, like more efficiently, or more importantly, because all he's been to this point, we've seen him once in an interview about Hijiri's injury, and that's about it. Besides that, he's been like a companion to Momo, so that's probably going to change, very much so. And then after that, we see Hiro, Koji, and Kazuki, and we see scenes of them in their like normal places. Hiro at his apartment, Koji standing at the place where he usually sings his songs, and Kazuki at the underpass. And then we see the scene where they're all dressed up in what seems to be like jumpsuits, and they look ready to like do a prism dance or something. They look ready to fight something. And then we see a scene with all the parents on Wakana, Otaha, Belle, Naru, and I think I named all of them. I'm pretty sure. If I forgot some, I'm completely sorry. But after that, we do get a scene with Rinne and June standing on what seems to be the moon overlooking the Earth. And they look very serious. One's almost in pure white. Like, Rinne's in her outfit, what she used in her performance as Gift in episode 39, and has wings sticking out, not the wings that she had before, And then June has those same wings that Rinne had, but they're more purple and more dark. Then they rush towards each other. They smash. They keep smashing into their lights. Keep smashing into each other. They rise up into the sky. Then we see Naru in front of this black screen, and she falls down on her knees, and it's sort of sad. But then we see on her right side Ito and on her left side Belle, Wakana, and Otaha. And then what happens is, I guess that gives Naru the courage to stand up, get serious, spread her wings, and fly away with the other prism stars, and their lights go up towards the moon as well. And that's basically the end of the opening. So I don't know. It shows that that the opening is going to have that the next 11 episodes are going to have a lot of story inside of them, which is quite shocking for me. I didn't necessarily think that they were going to include that much, I guess. I don't know. I sort of had the inclination that the Winter White session was going to be sort of the second climax to the series. But I didn't expect the trios were going to come back. That was one thing I did not expect. I did not expect that trios were going to be coming back so soon, and that duos were going to be the ones excluded in this season. Because last season, the singles were sort of excluded because they had sort of a low standing, and even in Aurora Dream, there was sort of a balance between all of them. But I guess one goes over the other, I guess. But regardless, this was a great opening. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. What did you think of this opening? You think it was good? You think it was amazing? Or did you think that it could have been better? Again, this has been Midori Kaiser 93. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.